Hi guys, it's your girl Kachi and you're welcome back to my channel. So guys, in today's video I'll be teaching us how to make Akamu from the scratch. The English name for Akamu or Ogi is pap. So I will be teaching you how to make it from the scratch. So guys, if you love what you're seeing here, please watch this video to the end and you're gonna love it from beginning to the end. So guys, in making this ugi, in making this pap or akamu, we need 2 ingredients, and the ingredients that we need is the dry corn and lots of water. These are the only thing required for us to make this. So let's get to it. First, we'll be needing our dry corn. So you start by washing the dry corn thoroughly and soak it in a generous quantity of ordinary water for 3 to 4 days. Do not refrigerate it because it is important that some kind of fermentation takes place. After you're done soaking it for 3 to 4 days, wash the corn and change the water daily. Every day. Make sure you wash the corn and change the water. Now on the 3rd or the 4th day, wash and blend till smooth. I say 3 or 4 days because some corns became soft enough to be blended by the 3rd day. Bite into it to check. If not, soak for 1 more day. Add a generous quantity of water to help you blend. In Nigeria, heavy duty grinders are used for this purpose, but if you have a strong blender at home, go ahead and blend at home like mine. I'm blending at home. I don't go outside because I also need this to be very hygienic. All right, now drape the chiffon cloth over when you're done blending it, just like this. When you're done blending it, you drape the chiffon cloth over a big bowl, tie it up on there. The bowl should be big enough to accommodate the ogi and the water you will use to rinse it, and then sieve the blended corn like this. Okay, just like this. You sieve the blend, rinsing as necessary till you are left with only the chaff. It is advisable to rinse small quantities of the corn blend at a time so that you will not be overwhelmed. Okay, when you have rinsed all the corn blend the chaff and rinse again if you think you can get more akamu from it. This may be the case if you use a kitchen blender. This won't be necessary if you use the heavy duty grinders in Nigerian markets or your neighborhood. When done, take off the chiffon cloth and set the mixture of water and akamu aside to settle for at least 3 or more hours. After about 3 hours, or when you notice that the water is clear, decant the clear water and pour the rest of the mixture into the muslin bag. I have the muslin bag, but in this particular akamu, I will not be using that bag. I will be putting it directly to my bowl and remove the remaining water. Keep removing the water till all the water finishes, and then I'll go ahead and put it in my fridge. And the reason I'm doing that is because this is not much of the akamu I normally make for my family. I use some of the corn to do something else, which I'll be showing you in my next video, guys. So just go ahead and pour it in a muslin bag, tie it up, and keep it in such a way as to let the water drain from the ogi. All right, when you notice that the water has drained up completely, untie the bag and leave and remove the pap, the ogi. All right, make sure you squeeze out the last trace of water. Leave it like this overnight too, so that the Akamu will have the classic sour taste again. Do not refrigerate it while draining the water. Just let it be. Okay. So the next day, bring out the Akamu from the bag, cut it up into single chunks, place in containers, bowls, or plastic bags, and put in your freezer till you are ready to use it. Okay. So guys, that is all about that on how to make your ogi. Guys, it's important you prepare your own ogi. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy you, but when you are buying, be careful, because you don't know how they made it. That's why I don't buy all this kind of thing. I prepare it by myself, for my family, for my children, so that's we know what we are eating. Guys, pap is a very good meal. When you eat it with momoy in the night, you will sleep without waking up for your midnight prayers. And when you take it in the morning, it's also sustainable, you know. It's so refreshing for your husband, for your children. So guys, this is the pap. Look at me removing it from the bowl. Yeah, I'm done. This is where I'll be leaving it. I will not put it in the freezer directly now. I will keep removing the water until all of the water is all out. So guys, I'll be placing it in my freezer like this. If we are drinking it in the morning, I'll bring it out in the night so that I can defrost. If we're drinking it in the night, I'll bring it out in the afternoon so that it will defrost. So guys, I'll be teaching you on how to make pap. I got to understand that a lot of people don't know how to make pap. Guys, this is how to make your pap. Let the consistency be just like this, okay? Unless you want it thicker, this is the consistency I like my pap to be, so I normally mix it like that. So you mix it, make sure that you mix it thoroughly until it's smooth. Boil your hot water, okay? Boil your hot water, and when making it, if you don't want to turn it immediately, do not put your spoon in that Akamu. After you pour the water, allow it to cool for like a second or two before you start turning it. But mine, I normally turn it the same time. If you don't want your Akamu to have lumps, while you are boiling the water, you are turning it at the same time, faster until you finish putting the water. Look at how smooth this pap is. When you are making your Akamu, do not allow your hot water to boil too much, and do not allow it not to boil. Do not take it out of the heat if it hasn't boiled. Just allow the water to boil 360 degree, remove it and start mixing. If you don't want the pap to have lumps, it's either you remove the spoon from the Akamu entirely until you finish boiling the water and leave it for some seconds, then you turn it, or you are turning it while you are adding the water. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and comment.